Hey, welcome to the Computer Guy Reviews. I am Dusty, the Computer Guy, and I'm glad you could join us today. And if this is your first time joining us, then welcome. We review products of a wide range of things, and basically we give you guys an honest review of what we think of them. Let's get started. Today we're going to talk about this guy here, the solar battery bank. If you guys can see this, we'll show some B-roll as well, but this is what we're going to be talking about today. This is a portable battery bank that actually has some built-in solar panels, as you can see here. And if you haven't seen our first impression of it, then go check out the video up there or in the description below. And while you're down in the description, if you guys want to check out our t-shirt store with the link provided, that'd be greatly appreciated, because these videos are still just sponsored by me. Alright, let's get started. So, as I said before, I generally like to try and talk about the bad things first. So let's go ahead and get into the bad things first. So the first thing that I'm not a big fan of is the built-in solar. The panels themselves are very low wattage, 6 watts, and for it to charge up a 25,000 amp hour or a 92.5 watt hour at 3.7 volts, which is just kind of small, it would take a long time. It would take a very long time to basically charge it up to full with just solar. So that is definitely one of the things that I'm not a huge fan of. I'm also not a fan that it only has one charging port. I kind of would have liked to seen something that had like 2 charging ports. In fact, my other battery pack has 2 charging ports, which means it has 2 charge controllers, which means if I wanted to hook one up off of a solar panel and off that solar, because they have some solar panels that just do straight USB out with a charge controller itself, I could actually charge that and plug into the wall at exactly the same time and charge solar and from the wall at the same time. This doesn't have that feature. You can't even charge it and use the internal solar. Whatever you plug in USB will overpower the solar. So, like I said, kind of almost defeating the purpose of having solar. Not a big fan of that. The pros, it is a battery pack. It does hold a charge. It has 2 USB ports, so if you want to charge things slowly, you can use both of them. And it has a light. It has a light if you need that kind of a thing. That all being said, I'm gonna have to give this just a 2 out of 5. I would have liked to seen better solar panels on it, or maybe at least at the bare minimum have the option to use the solar on it and maybe have a separate allowing 2 charges at once, which means taking advantage of the solar inside, as well as, like I said, maybe getting an external panel that you can plug up to it and help it charge as well. With it being it's actually a fairly decent battery size. It's actually bigger than my other battery pack, but then at the same time, whenever I did my charging with my kilowatt meter, it actually didn't hold as big of a charge. So I'm thinking that it may, at least my particular one, may not have come with a full 25,000 watt hour, amp hours battery. So that's another reason why I'm not a huge fan of it. Inconsistency in batteries is not high up on my list. So thanks for watching, guys, and as always, don't forget to hit the thumbs up if you like this video, if you found it informative. Hit that subscribe button, and while you're down there, if you wouldn't mind sharing this video off to people who might find it interesting. Thanks for watching, guys.